settling into a comfortable position, lying down or sitting in a way that feels completely supported. Noticing how your body is held, noticing the gentle rise and fall of your chest as you breathe, each breath bringing you deeper into awareness, deeper into calm, deeper into a sense of presence. And with every breath, allow your body to remember that you are safe here, safe now, safe in this moment. As you begin to relax, notice how your mind may carry old patterns, old habits, the familiar thoughts that arise when bedtime comes, thoughts of worry, thoughts of frustration, thoughts of I must sleep now, I have to fall asleep, I can't stay awake. And without needing to push them away, without needing to judge them, simply notice them, acknowledge them, and allow them to drift by like leaves floating on a gentle stream. Because you are learning something new tonight, something very gentle, something very freeing, that the effort to sleep is not necessary, that trying to force sleep actually keeps sleep at a distance. And as you hear my voice, as you feel your body supported, you can begin to understand deeply that the association between bed and wakefulness, the anxiety that sometimes arises when night comes, can slowly dissolve naturally, effortlessly. Bring your attention now to the moment you lie down, noticing the way your body settles, noticing the familiar anticipation of sleep. And as you notice this anticipation, allow yourself to recognize the fear that sometimes arises, the subtle tension, the tightness in your chest, the quickening in your mind. And instead of resisting it, instead of trying to push it away, allow yourself to soften, to release, to accept, to simply be aware that this sensation exists and that it does not need to control your night, does not need to define your sleep, does not need to hold power over you. Imagine now that your mind is like a quiet room, a room that has been filled with activity, with thoughts, with noise, with the habitual insistence that sleep must be achieved. And as you breathe in and breathe out, allow the room to slowly empty, one thought at a time, without effort, without struggle, without judgment, each thought gently leaving, dissolving into calm. And with each breath, your nervous system learns that the bed is a neutral place, not a place of fear, not a place of performance, not a place of effort, but a place of presence, a place of rest, a place where it is okay simply to be. Now bring your attention to your body, noticing how it responds to the idea of letting go of effort, noticing the tension that may begin to soften, the tightness that begins to release, the muscles that begin to melt. And with this release, notice how your nervous system begins to trust, begins to understand that you are safe, begins to recognize that sleep is not a demand. Sleep is not a test. Sleep is not something to chase. Sleep is simply a natural, effortless state that arises when effort is released. Imagine now a gentle light surrounding your body, a soft glow that carries with it the energy of acceptance, of understanding, of release. And as this light flows over you, it touches every part of your being, your head, your neck, your shoulders, your chest, your arms, your hands, your abdomen, your legs, your feet. And with this touch, it dissolves fear, it dissolves worry, it dissolves the urgency that sometimes arises at bedtime. And as it dissolves, your body and mind begin to experience a new pattern, a new rhythm, a rhythm of calm, a rhythm of trust, a rhythm of ease. Now notice the gentle rise and fall of your breath, natural, unforced. And with each exhale, imagine releasing any old conditioning that links bedtime with anxiety, any memory that sleep is difficult, any belief that staying awake is dangerous. With every breath out, allow these old loops to fade, to soften, to drift away. Because you are learning tonight that the fear insomnia loop can be broken, that the association between wakefulness and anxiety can dissolve naturally, effortlessly, safely. As you continue to breathe gently, allow your mind to become an observer, observing without judgment, noticing sensations without trying to control them, and noticing thoughts without clinging to them. Simply watching them rise and fall, knowing that even as thoughts appear, they do not define your night, they do not define your sleep. They are simply passing clouds, and your awareness, your calm presence, remains steady, secure, neutral, safe. Bring your focus now to the body's natural wisdom. The body that knows how to rest, the body that knows how to let go, the body that has experienced sleep countless times before. And as you feel this wisdom within, you may notice a gentle sense of relief, a soft softening, because your body and mind are remembering what you may have forgotten. That sleep is a natural state, a state that arises when effort is released, a state that is always available to you, a state that cannot be forced, only allowed. Now imagine the bed beneath you, or the surface supporting you, as a safe, neutral space, a space that has no expectation, no demand, no judgment, only presence, only support, only the quiet invitation to rest. And as you rest in this safe space, allow your body to feel the difference between trying and allowing, between forcing and receiving, between effort and ease. And notice how much lighter it feels, how much calmer it feels, how much safer it feels. Imagine now a gentle wave traveling from the crown of your head down through your body, through your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your abdomen, your legs, your feet. And as this wave moves, it carries away the subtle tension that comes from trying to sleep. It carries away the subtle anxiety that arises with bedtime. And in its place, it leaves calm, deep calm, effortless calm, a calm that is natural, a calm that is safe, a calm that allows your nervous system to know, tonight, there is no threat. Tonight, there is only presence. Tonight, there is only peace. Allow yourself now to experience the sensation of letting go completely, letting go of effort, letting go of expectation, letting go of judgment. And as you let go, notice how your body responds, softening, sinking, melting into the support beneath you. And as your body melts, notice how your mind follows, softening, slowing, becoming gentle, quiet, peaceful, because your nervous system is learning. And every cell in your body is remembering that bedtime is neutral, bedtime is safe. Bedtime does not demand anything. Bedtime simply allows. Now, notice the gentle rhythm of your heartbeat, steady, reassuring, a reminder that life continues, and that even as you lie here awake or sleepy, you are completely safe, completely supported, completely accepted. And as you breathe in and breathe out, you can feel this safety growing, expanding, filling every corner of your being, until you feel calm, secure, neutral, free from the fear that once linked bed with wakefulness, free from the worry that once once made nights difficult, free to simply be. Imagine now a soft, warm light surrounding your head, flowing down your shoulders, through your chest, and enveloping your entire body. This light carries with it acceptance, the acceptance that sleep will come naturally, the acceptance that being awake is not a threat, the acceptance that effort is not required. And as this light settles around you, you can feel it dissolving the old loops, the fear, insomnia patterns, the habit of trying to force sleep. And as these loops dissolve, your nervous system learns a new pattern, a pattern of calm, a pattern of ease, a pattern of effortless rest. Now allow yourself to imagine that tonight. And every night you can lie down without expectation, without fear, without urgency, and simply allow your body and mind to drift into calm, into presence, into the natural rhythm of rest, knowing that even if thoughts appear, even if worries arise, they are simply passing like clouds in the sky, and you are free, completely free, to remain calm, to remain present, to remain safe. Feel now the full embodiment of this freedom, the body soft, the mind gentle, the nervous system calm. And know deeply that the association between bed and wakefulness is changing, that the fear insomnia loop is dissolving, and that sleep is simply a natural, effortless state, a state you are allowed to experience, a state your body remembers, a state your mind can trust. And as you rest here, in this moment, feel the calm expanding, settling, wrapping around you. A gentle reminder that you are safe, that effort is not required, that sleep comes naturally when allowed, that the mind and body are learning night by night, breath by breath, moment by moment, that bedtime is a neutral, safe, effortless space. And tonight, you are practicing this new way of being effortlessly, naturally, safely. Breathe, soften, release, allow, and drift now into the calm that is always available, into the rest that is always available, into sleep that is natural, effortless, safe. Sleep now freely, easily knowing that the fear insomnia loop has begun to dissolve, that calm is natural, that presence is enough, and that your body and mind are ready